Donald Rulio versus Jackie Ruiz and all occupants. All right, how much is the monthly rent?
Your Honor, the monthly rent is $1,650.
No subsidy?
No subsidy. The property is covered by the C.A.R.E.S Act. We did give a 30-day notice in this case. The notice was posted on the door on October 20th, 2025 at 2:25 p.m. And it was in an envelope and contained their name and address and the words important document. And I also mailed it at 2:51 p.m. in Bexar County to complete service under 24.005 F1. And of course, the mailed notice is good notice under 24.005 F. Next year, I'm going to have to learn all new things to say in these hearings. Anyway, the past due rent is $5,655. That's partial for September and then full months of October, November, and December. And we are seeking possession, the past due rent, reasonable and necessary attorney fees in the amount of $900 and court costs.
All right. So, and you said partial September and then October, November, and December, correct?
Yes, there was 705 still due from September and then 1,650 for each of October, November, and December.
Okay. So do you have any receipts?
No, ma'am. I do have a receipt stating that my rent was going to go down to 800 to the fact that they're going to sell the house. And if I cooperated by showing the house, it was going to be 800.
Did
reduce.
you pay the 800?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have receipts?
I saw my text messages. I didn't bring no receipts with me. But we have been talking like through via text message, and I have been showing the house. He went this morning to my house.
Who did?
Mr. Donald. Yes, ma'am. Asking me what we were gonna do, and I said, we're not supposed to see each other. And he wanted to go inside the house, but I didn't allow him to. Then he just stormed off, but we've been texting each other. I did have a mastectomy in July, and then it's just been a lot of bad things happening, and he kept saying, like, after the fact that they.
Do you have a lease?
Yes, ma'am, it's right here.
Yes.
Okay, what does the lease say? Is it $1,650?
Yes.
Okay. And when does the lease expire?
Next month, it says on January the 1st, 2026.
And you haven't paid for September, October, November, December?
I paid last and, give me 1 second. After the fact that he said he was gonna reduce it for me. My daughter and I had gotten COVID, so I was late for that payment. But then he said for me not to pay anything, to use that money towards a new house.
Okay, sir, did you make any kind of arrangement with her to lower the rent or if she would show the house or anything?
No, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
No.
I have it on.
Okay, can I see your
Yes,
text
ma'am.
messages?
Give me 1 second. It was October the 5th, right here.
Will you show that to him first and then he can read it before I read it?
And I've been complying with the realtor showing the houses, and I have her messages as well.
But have you paid the 800?
That day.
You paid it in October, November, and December?
October.
You paid October 800?
When it started, when he came to my house that day and verbal agreement, he lowered it to 800 to help me out, of course.
Okay,
And then.
and you paid October, you're telling me?
And then it went
there's
on
a
and on,
there's a
like-
message there showing that that you paid?
It went on and on, like harassing me, telling me that the kids are.
Okay, I don't want to hear about that. I just want to hear about the rent. That's
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Okay, so October the 5th, Mr. Taylor,
Mhm.
it says, this is from Donald to Miss Jackie, and it says, we're glad we could meet today with reduced rent of $800 rather than $1,650. And with your $500 payment on Saturday, the new balance due is $995. And this was October the 5th. When you pay
Okay.
$300 tomorrow, the remainder for October will be $695. Then you'll be current. The name of the realtor is blah, blah, blah. Her phone number is whatever. Keep in mind, 850 credit per month is for your cooperation with the showings while the house is listed for sale. Good luck. Okay. Now she did not pay the 300.
Right, but it goes, me and my daughter had gotten sick with
Well, I'm
COVID
just,
and,
did you pay or did you not pay?
right, I did. It goes,
Canceled because she didn't cooperate.
Okay, Jackie, you're going to have.
And Your Honor, I think we were hired right around October 20th when we gave the notice. So most likely that agreement had fallen apart. No payment was made, or the last one wasn't, and I was asked to evict, and that's why we had the full amount. But I didn't have any knowledge of the October payment, and that should at least be credited.
And then
to-
also it says, I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Taylor,
Sure,
but
no.
also on October the 20th, it says, Jackie, I noticed a credit of $300 on October 17th.
mhm.
Unfortunately, the investors have already initiated the eviction process, so she did pay the 300.
Yes, I
Um,
was hospitalized.
so she did pay the 300 on top of the 500, and he said that it was going to be reduced rent. So she basically paid for October. What he told her. I've been showing houses, I've been showing the house. Now,
Because he's saying I didn't cooperate by showing the house, and I have the messages between me and the realtor that I showed the houses and the house, I meant, every time except for like twice because we did have COVID, and I told them to wear masks as they came in, and Mr. Donald said I didn't show anything, but I did. And another one was that I was at a funeral. Other than that, I've been complying with the,
okay, but you did pay the 800. It looks like she did pay the 800. It shows that she paid the 800 in October.
And then was there anything paid in November or December?
That's what I'm looking, I'm looking
Okay.
at.
no, he told me not to pay just for me to save the money and move out of his house.
But she hasn't moved out yet.
Yeah, she hasn't moved. I know, I'm with you. I'm just trying to, I'm just looking at these messages. It looks like she paid in November what he said, but then she didn't pay,
Right.
any other
Because he
time.
told me
So
not to
she
pay
owes,
just to.
she owes for November. It looks like she owes for November and December for sure. So. If you want to show me the text messages from you and the realtor to show that you were at least
Okay,
showing the
yes, ma'am.
house,
And he also said today, he called me, she called me at 10:07, I believe, today. And usually when I miss the call, she'll like immediately message me, and she didn't. And then he showed up to my house like within 20 minutes, well, to his house, to the property, within like 20 minutes, and said that I wasn't complying. But at that time I was in the shower, but here's the her and I messages
okay,
since it
show 'em-
started.
show them to Mr. Julio.
And that was October the 7th when everything started, like to show the house.
Okay.
And every single time I've dotted it down and I haven't deleted or anything.
But you're still there and you're not paying, and you haven't paid for November or
Right.
December,
Because
correct?
he had said to just save my money and.
Okay, but you're still there, so you need to have moved out.
I have this.
I was gonna say, so that's what,
Yes.
Thank
so let the judge know that's
Yes.
what this is.
I'm the realtor. I'm here.
Oh, perfect.
I
Okay,
hear this stuff.
okay, perfect. All right, well, that makes it even easier.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I
It-
So,
And I
It
texted
doesn't
her
have a-
yesterday. We had a showing since Monday. I called her and texted her,
Oh.
okay? And she hasn't answered me. I texted her this morning again and I called her.
Yes, but she hasn't texted. I don't,
so did.
I have the text
hold-
right here.
Hold on, don't talk to each other, please.
right.
So, let me ask you this. So in, I guess in October she was complying, but then November and December, did she comply with the?
Well, if you look
Showings.
at if the notices, like she cancels and then I'll have to reschedule the showings. But like I told her and him, it's very imperative when you're selling a house, because if that person can only see within that time a lot, we've missed an opportunity for him to sell his house. We've already missed several buyers because of the situation.
Has she showed it at all?
She showed it, but I've had to reschedule and we've missed opportunities.
Okay. All right. And she didn't pay anything for,
No.
so we'll, since she paid for October, what he said, but then she didn't comply with the showings for November and December, then that deal is off. So 1,650 would be $3,300 that she owes for November and December, going
I would
back to the
agree.
original amount.
I would agree.
Okay. All right. So
Mhm.
the court is awarding $3,300 to the plaintiff, cost of court, post-judgment interest and possession, attorney's fees in the amount of $900,
Could we appeal it or?
setting the appeal bond for $3,300, and you have 5 days to appeal. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And thank you, Your Honor. That's my only one in front of you. May I be excused?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Taylor.
you.
It's always a pleasure.
Same here.
Thank you.